So, a very good evening from the very cold Skegness. I'm here on my own tonight, there's no Gabby. If you are watching on replay, as always, I would appreciate it if you could hit that thumbs up. It helps me out enormously. Now, I'm here in my heated jacket that is still waiting the blooming battery because it decided to stop working. That's the best thing and the worst thing about these heated jackets. They go through batteries like water, basically, because I don't know why they just stop working, which is really annoying. So then you have to go and buy another battery. The only good thing is the batteries are quite cheap at the moment. So anyway, I'm going to be freezing my butt off, but it doesn't matter. It is quite windy here in Skegness. And why is it being voted the worst rated seaside resort again? I did a video here in the summer, and you may or may not know about Skegness's reputation. But what is it like out of season? That's what we're going to find out tonight. And I'm starting literally just here at the park. And some free lighting here. I don't know whether this is Christmas or not. Kind of looks like it is Christmas, but I believe these are up for some of the year. But I think there are actually some Christmas lights up. I'll come and say hello to you in the chat in just a moment as well. But, you know, it helps us out if you do hit that thumbs up. Question is, will we see our famous Skegness fan? Our favourite Skegness fan. Will we see Rachel tonight? I'm hoping I will, because otherwise it can be a bit lonely, because Gabby's not here, but you are going to be here joining me. So so let's go for a wander down here where all the hotels are. It's amazing, and what's really strange is this time of night there's still cars going into the car park. Maybe they're doing some dog walking or something. Makes you think, why? Also, I'll also mention about one of my favourite hotels in Skegness, which is just along here. But as I flip the camera around, you might be mistaken to be thinking these are Christmas lights, and maybe they are. I don't know. I can't remember seeing these in the summer. Anyway, I'll say hello to some of you guys in the chat. Thank you very much as well for joining me on the live this evening, so I'm not on my own. I'm too cold. Mike, hello to Robin. Sarah, hello to the mods this evening. Joanna is in Skeg Vegas. No, love Skeg Vegas, by the way. Jason Jury, I haven't seen you for a while. Hello, Michael. Hello to Daniel as well. Life on the Ocean Wave. Louis' Weird World. Got us on the telly. Love it. It is a bit windy, by the way, so I apologise. I've got the muff on tonight. Is it cold there? Yes, it is. David NM. Hello to Julie, Mouse Charger, Eco Blades, Foxy B. Hello to Crispy. Shout out to you. David Johnson, Michael Horner as well. Slow mode is on. Andrew, I'm good, thanks. Thanks for asking. Yes, Sandra, I do. Sophie, thanks very much. Hello to you. Welcome. Good evening. Hello to Julie, Mad Vlogs, and also everybody else. I will keep going as I try and catch up the chat. Craig says they are Christmas lights. They do look rather festive, but there's not really that many down here, to be honest. It is very cold. Peter, who's in Mallorca right now, warming me up. 145 thumbs up already. Thanks very much. As always, it does help me out. Belvedere, thanks very much. Someone said there's going to be a frost tonight. Someone said there's snow on the way. I don't think there is. I'll also talk about where I'm off to this week. As you probably saw on my social media, there's a couple of events that I'm going to over the next few days. Hello from Canada. Hello to Extra Stone. Even though slow mode is on, I'm just trying to keep up. Rachel! Is that Rachel? Is that the Rachel? I don't know. Hello from Norwich. The Muff Man's alright. Hello to Birmingham. Hello to Tamworth as well. There are a few people staying in these hotels at the minute. We walked down to where I reviewed the best fish and chips in Skeggy in just a moment. How cold is it? Well, the wind chill feels like it's blooming freezing, but I think it's about 10 degrees. Hello from York, heading there tomorrow for the Christmas fair. Looking forward to it. Hello from Liverpool. Enjoy your time in Skegness. It's literally just a flying visit. I apologise if it goes dark here in a minute. Rachel is in the chat. No, it's not. Oh, you got me all excited then. Joe Spencer, hello. No, it's not snow. Right, I think I've caught up with the chat now. Hello to Tiffany. Good evening, Tiff. Hope you're doing all right. I love it when people say it looks cold. It is cold. But how can it look cold? Is it just the sound of the wind? visiting Skeggy a few weekends ago. It's not that bad, I agree. Joe Spencer, I'm fine, thanks. How are you? The street looks a bit sketchy. Hello, Ryan. Charlotte, hope you're good. We Horror, hello. Got some interesting channel names coming up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk obviously down into where all the pretty lights are, walk up past the pier, see what's going on down in Skegness Seafront. It is the end of the season, or it has the end of the season finished already. Hello, you all right? Yeah. Someone's saying, hello, walk with me, Tim. A kid. You're not on your own, are you?
No, my dad's in there.
Oh, good for you. What's your dad doing? Is he watching?
Yeah.
What's your dad's name? Is he up in the window? Oh, I was going to say, there's someone there with the window open. Oh, bless her. Somebody said, where's the real star? Where's Gabby? I'm hurt. She's at home at the minute. It's 30 degrees in Tenerife today. Thanks, Eugene. Good evenings from sunny Wakefield. Really? Hiya, Mark. Caravan and Hotel Travels. It's your favourite Scottish fans. Yeah, so basically, Gabby's at home at the minute. She's going to meet me in London tomorrow. Thank you very much for your super chat, Tom. Thank you very much for your super chat, Daniel. Really appreciate it. They do like their green lights in Skegness. If anyone does remember the little miniature village, which is no longer here, I think it's been replaced by something dinosaur, Jurassic or something like that. Frosty Gaming, hello, good evening. It's not so sunny in South Walsham when it's dark. Of course. By the way, I've got to shout out Skegness Aquarium. Very nice guys, and I can't remember if I've actually replied, but they slid into my DMs asking me if I wanted to go shark diving. It's one of their new attractions, which they do all year round. And it's pretty cool. You kind of like put these helmets on, so you don't have to worry about like putting proper, you know, gear in your mouth and flippers and all that kind of stuff. They're those ones that you've probably seen if you have ever looked at Caribbean holidays and you are walking on the bottom of the ocean. They're kind of like big helmets that you just put over your head, and you just breathe underwater and see the sharks. So that should be good. I must message them back actually. Last time I was here, this place was absolutely heaving. It's really interesting. I love walking around seaside towns this time of year because they're deserted. Skegness is actually very quiet tonight, being a Wednesday. But the hotel that I'm staying in is actually fully booked. What's weird, where is everybody then? Just in their rooms. Crispy, can you just let me know if I do miss a super chat? Because Gabby's not here to help me, and this phone sometimes is a little bit annoying. Leanne Spampamato, thanks very much for your super chat. Look at the clock tower. I didn't know it actually did that. Are you going to Nottingham Christmas Fair this year? I'm not planning to, because I did it last year, to be honest. But yeah, a bit of a staple here in Skegness, the clock tower, which I always say is slightly on the wonk. Hello from Oxford. Hello, Richard. James, thank you very much to your for your super chat, James. I just saw that. You're off to Skeggy and off to Butlins. Can I walk to Butlins? It will be quite a way. Hilda, thanks very much for your super chat. I appreciate that. Yeah, the lights are quite pretty around here. They kind of do add them for Christmas, but they're up all year as well. Christine, thanks very much. Evening, Tim, love, Skeg. Glad so many of us still love it. I agree. I apologise if it's a little bit windy walking down here. Leah, would you like to see any holiday parks over the winter? Just let me know. It's cold in Wales. It's cold here. I've got no gloves on either. I just tripped up a curb. Someone's asking what is slow mode. Basically, slow mode is the chat goes a little bit slower. Tiffany, interesting question. I'm hoping to do a live from Lapland. I should be going this weekend. Look how quiet it is. Hello from Wales. Skeggy's looking very quiet tonight. It's a Wednesday evening, so yeah, it is. Look, everything's shut. But you can't deny the clock tower looks pretty good, even when no one's around. Yeah, someone make me a cup of tea because I'm freezing. I won't go too far up here, it's because there's not much to see in the dark. Hello to Georgina. Thank you very much, Georgina. I appreciate it. Welcome to the live. Giving the video a thumbs up helps me out. The lives are basically when I walk, have a chat around in some interesting locations. That's what they're all about. They stay up on the channel for about 24 hours. Have I had a drink this evening? No, I haven't. Leslie, thank you very much for your super chat, Leslie. I appreciate that. Hey, it's Tim, Chris and Jen watching as we eat our dinner. John's asked an obvious question. Where are all the people? And the people are probably somewhere warm, maybe in their hotels or something like that. Because I don't think there's going to be many people on the beach. Hopefully you can hear me all right, because it's very windy down here. So let's just quickly talk about why people say Skegness is at the bottom of their list. Now, bearing in mind it's rated on various things like places to eat, cleanliness, and the condition of the beach. And here at Central Beach, actually in Skegness, you can't deny it's an amazing beach. It's absolutely massive, and you can literally walk all the way down to Butlins if you really wanted to. But the pleasure beach obviously breaks everything down this time of year, so it is obviously quiet. There is one thing that is always open on Skegness seafront, and I think you'll know what it is. I reviewed it in the summer, and we'll see how many people are in there. The Tiki Bar, there's nobody in the Tiki Bar on Skegness seafront right now, but it is open at weekends, so maybe I should have come at the weekends. Do give the video a thumbs up though, it helps me out no end. And a moped coming down here. Missing Gabby, I'm missing Gabby as well. Sorry if I missed some of the chat. Let's get to 500 thumbs up, it would help me out no end. You might remember on the video that I did in the summer, I went on one of these mini boats, and everyone was saying how expensive they were. But you know, with the price of everything going up, are they worth it? You know, if you've got a lot of kids, they're going to be expensive, aren't they? Sorry if I'm missing the chat. I'm obviously trying to do this on my own tonight. Go for it. Somebody said no. See, it's kind of like one of those movies where there's just like nobody around. That's why I always say come down to the seaside in the winter, have a good walk around. It's a much better experience. I don't know what they're supposed to be. Random. But as we look over towards the boating lake, yeah, there's none of those boats in there tonight. Are there any stains in your hotel? No. Andrew, thanks very much for your super chat. I appreciate that. Get yourself a hot coffee, I will do. It is very windy. I've got the muff on. I'm trying my best. There is a swimming pool, an outside swimming pool here in Skeg, which in the summer, there's not many like seafronts that have swimming pools nowadays. And it's kind of hidden behind this walking, what's it called? I forgot what it's called now. Height 360 or something. Here's the sign. Are you staying at a Britannia hotel? No. Oh my god, they haven't even got the cover on this. So all the leaves are going in the pool. Anyone fancy a dip? Obviously this is part of a fitness centre as well, but I would have thought they'd have put the cover over the pool. We're going to see the Jolly Fisherman. It's peaceful. Yes, the end of the season. Hello to Bethany. Good evening, Bethany. Lindsay. The pool is reasonably priced as well. That moped's going around a lot. Wow, I was wrong. I said that something's already always open, but Trawler's Catch is actually shut at the minute, which is a little bit of a shame, because I was going to go in there tonight and get some nice bit of chunky cod. Oh, hang on. Sorry. Gimbal doing its own thing. Have I been to Ireland? No, I haven't. Hello to Michael and Judy Claridge from a soggy Milton Keynes. Can you give a shout out to Kelly who's in Huddersfield? Hello, Ashley. God, the moped, it keeps going round and round. He just passed his test. He's taking it for a spin. Evening, Neil. Leanne Spampamar said thanks very much. Tim, when will you go to the #1 fish and chip shop? Which one do you mean? By the way, if the camera's gone on the wonk, the gimbal's playing up a little bit, so I do apologise. Beth, thank you very much for your super chat. And thank you, thanks Barry, I appreciate that. I will definitely get myself a hot chocolate. Cross over the road. It's all of a sudden got really busy. Are you planning to do a walk across to the seal sanctuary? I might do. Hello to Alabama in the United States. Do apologise if I'm missing people's chat. Thanks Foxy B for giving us a little bit of an update. It's cold in Mallorca this evening, I bet. So basically, I'll tell you the reason why I'm in Skegness in just a minute. The water feature's not running. You mean John? The Marine Boathouse Bar's a few people in there getting ready for Christmas. In fact, I heard some people early in the hotel that I'm staying in talking about going to a Christmas party tonight, so they are happening already. Try and not get run over. I'll just quickly show you as well, Puppers has opened up in Skegness. Once again, it's now shut, I think, for the day, but I think it's been open for about 5-6 months. It's good to see Puppers coming further south. And they've also got a little place where you can eat up there in the summer, which is quite nice. I could murder a cod and chips right now. So could I. Jenny, hello, good evening. Sorry about the wind. Can I go to Whitby soon? I've already been to Whitby. Greetings from Manchester. Hello to Leon. Come and say hello in the chat if I haven't said hello already. Skegness is rubbish. Everything shuts down at 5. Not my word, somebody else. Craig E celebrating 15 months of channel membership. Love the Christmas video from Birmingham. Thank you, Craig. I appreciate that. So just walking up, and by the way, the last time I did the video in Skegness, people were saying you're getting confused. It's Harry Ramsden's, and I'm like, no, it's not. It's Harry Ramsbottom's. It's almost like when you go to a foreign country and they do like a rip-off of the fish and chips. That's what Skegness does have, Harry Ramsbottom's. So I did review Trawler's Catch in the summer. Probably one of the best themed fish and chip shops ever. There's smoke going off, there's sound, it's very noisy. Just outside the Hive, obviously, which is got this huge... You can see it, can I see it? Oh, I can't really see it really. But that chandelier is actually massive. Oh, it is open though. There's a few people braving the cold. along the Tiki Bar. A lot of the amusements obviously open this time of year. Some of them are shut, but I understand there's quite a few shows going on in Skegness Embassy Theatre tonight. There's no casino. Sorry if I'm a little bit behind on the chat as well. What are you going to go and do in London? Well, I'm going to do the annual Christmas lights in London because they're always so impressive. Some of my favourite Christmas lights in the country, obviously, in London. And no doubt the window displays from Selfridges, Harrods and Thornton Mason. They always go to town. I haven't seen what theme they've actually done this year. Do you like accents, Tim? That's a weird question. Depends what accent it is. But they've got their Christmas tree up already. Don't forget, I don't know how many thumbs up we've got, but I appreciate it if you can hit the thumbs up. But yeah, just tell me yes or no. Is Skegness, or will Skegness always be a favourite of yours, or do you not like it? Just say yes or no in the chat. It just helps me get an idea of the conversation that continues from the video that I posted that's had, I think, almost 280,000 views already. A lot of people saying yes. 482 thumbs up. You may notice that I actually used that as my thumbnail. I think they've actually redone some of the frontage here, but it is still open even though it looks like it's shut. Pleasure Beach is shut down for the winter. I don't know, maybe I'm just a bit odd, but I do love walking around places when they're shut, as you know. I thought this was being shut down in the summer. Somebody says it was, the promenade, but it's very much still alive. Hang on a second. Oh, I thought they were real palm trees and they were just protecting them, but they're not. They're the fake ones, but they just pulled them off. But this is such a great place to take selfies and photos of what could be not in Skegness on the boardwalk, like an old-fashioned seaside in America. They don't call them seasides in America, do they? Have I ever been to Scotland? No, but I'm going to Scotland very soon. 500 thumbs up, amazing. One of the few, I think one of the only McDonald's, I could be wrong, on the seafront. And this always gets so busy, all the time. I think I've never seen it dead, this McDonald's. Like most amusements at Seasides, they're open 364 days a year. Shall I walk down to Ingolmells? No. Have I said that right? Cleethorpes is better. Brian, thanks very much for your super chat. Best wishes to you and your family. Thank you very much. Well, we haven't seen Rachel as yet. The last time I was here, Rachel was actually waiting for me outside McDonald's. Well, Rachel, if we don't see you, it's a bit of a shame, but we understand you might be busy. Is it Tim who's your boyfriend as well? Let's have a quick walk down here. It's getting a bit dark, or it is dark. We'd love to know where you're watching from this evening as well, so do tell us in the chat. There's some very odd conversations going on. Mablethorpe obviously is smaller, but Skegness has a lot of memories for a lot of people. Compared to other piers as well, Skegness Pier is closed. So what I'm hoping to do, so the reason why I'm in Skegness is that I'm kind of en route, sounds weird, but via train to York, and we'll be there to do the Christmas market tomorrow, and then obviously down to London for the opening of Winter Wonderland, and then I'm planning to go over to Lapland. Now this was quite cheap, but it's cheap because there's not much snow in Lapland at the moment. I'm keeping my fingers crossed because I'm going all the way to Lapland and there might be no snow. And I'm hoping, if there is good enough signal, that we'll do a live from there as well. But we'll see how it goes. It's weird, normally when I'm going on these videos, I'm like praying that the weather's going to be nice, but now I kind of want the weather to be rubbish. Sorry if I'm missing the chat. How cold is it? I think it's about 12-13 degrees. Rachel gave you a super chat. Oh, Rachel, where are you? Sorry, Rachel, if I missed that. Premier Inn. And do you know what? How busy this Premier Inn is? Throughout the summer, throughout the winter even. I think it's fully booked tonight as well because I did check prices. Hello to Georgia, USA. Brighton Blackpool is in the house. From Scotland. Newbury, hello to Manchester. Northampton, West Midlands. Gloucester, Colchester, a lot of Colchester. Some from Grimsby as well, from Nottingham. Hello to Holland. There's a few Skeggys in the house. By the way, the Skegness sign, if you want me to go and see it, is a little bit far away from here. And it would be pointless to walk to because I don't think the light is even on. But basically, what Las Vegas have got the Vegas sign, Skegness have got a Skeg Vegas sign, if you haven't seen it. Quite a few nice hotels, but there was one particular hotel, I don't know where it was, that I was going to book into, and I was reading the TripAdvisor reports and there was one going on about bed bugs. I don't know which one it was, but the Savoy is always quite a popular hotel. But let me know if you've got a favourite hotel that you stay in, or maybe you probably just stay up at Butlins. Tracy, thanks for making me jealous that you feel nice and warm indoors. Watching from Worcester Park in Surrey. What's the hen up to? He says we've only got 339. Now it doesn't cost you anything to hit that thumbs up, and it helps the video out, so please do it for me, thank you. Hello to Storm, thanks very much for your super chat, Storm. Thank you for the support. Watching from Northumberland. Snow is already in Lapland, more to come. JJ's Life, there's not where I'm going, because I checked it. They've got a webcam. In fact, there is a webcam. If you go onto YouTube after the live, there is a webcam. If you just type in Lapland webcam, you'll see it. It's a live feed. I think it's in HD as well. Dungeness, hello. Is Gabby in the chat as well? I don't know if she's in the chat. Western Supermare. Good evening, Western Supermare, in the chat. So obviously Skegness seafront isn't overly massive, but there's everything you need at a seaside resort, including a themed castle, which you can't see because it's dark. There are some Christmas lights though. This app is really annoying because I can't get to see all of the chat sometimes, so I'm trying to keep up. Craig, good evening, Craig. Michael, Michael, hello. Thanks for watching, Michael. I appreciate you coming on to say hello. Lindsay's in Cambridge right now. Thanks to the mod squad doing their thing. If I do miss the super chats, the mod squad will tell me. I haven't been to Skegness since 1996. Wow, and I tell you what, it probably hasn't changed all that much either. Last time I was here, actually, they didn't have these illuminations up, so it's nice that they've done this. How many thumbs up? I keep getting mixed reviews. Some saying 610, some saying 310. Thumbs up for KFC. Devon is in the house. Kieran Northcott. Gabby left you a super chat, Tim. I didn't see that. Sorry, darling. Are you nice and warm? Because it's been freezing. Life on the Ocean Way from Blackpool is here. You can't see the seals, no. Not this time of night. but you can't see them during the day, not unless you pay to go in. Hello to Paul from Sheffield. Love your vids. Prefer Great Yarmouth. Gabby is back at home at the minute. I'm just here en route, so I thought I would come and do it live, because I know a lot of people love Skegness. Obviously it's at night, so obviously it's going to be dark in places. I thought we'd just have a wander around, just see how quiet it is. So there's an odd area up here, because it kind of, you know, most seafronts will just end. This kind of tapers off, doesn't it? When you've got everything up there, the seal sanctuary, and then like a boating lake that's closed, and the odd couple of pubs and a big car park, and then there's nothing until you drive around the corner and you go towards Butlins and then on to Ingold Mells. But not a normal long ride tonight, just because Skegness is quite small. It's like the Walking Dead's Skegness edition. That's a bit hard. In fact, I am surprised, considering a lot of these hotels have got about 80% occupancy tonight. Something must be going on with Skegness, I don't know. It could be just a theatre. Went to Skegness every October half term. We love it. Everyone is super friendly there. Totally agree. Like most seaside resorts, it has its problems. But I think you should, you know, come and stay for the weekend in the winter. So have a nice bracing walk along the beach, have a little bit of dinner, go and see a show. Why wouldn't you? Just to get out of your normal life, wherever you might be living in the UK. I mean, people think it's weird because I live by the coast and I'm always at the coast. In fact, my ex-girlfriend, Gabby will hate me for saying this, but she used to moan because every time I would suggest about going away for the weekend, it would always be somewhere on the coast. And she'd be like, but it gets a bit boring. We live by the coast and you just want to go on the coast. I said, yes, but it's different. It's like if you're in London, you might go to Manchester. Manchester is still different, and vice versa. I don't know that question, the answer to that question about refugees in the hotels. It'd be wrong to speculate. There is no Britannia hotels in Skegness. No, I've checked. Someone's car alarm is going off. I'm going to cross the road so I'm not get run over. Hopefully it's not too windy either. Shane, thanks for joining us on the live. I can't get in the car so it's shut. The Sun Hotel. You see, some of these hotels, when you look on TripAdvisor, you can't always believe the reviews on TripAdvisor. You have to go and see it for yourself sometimes. Sun Hotel is bad, somebody said. The Chatsworth, anyone stayed in there? But you can see there's a two big coaches there, because the Savoy always gets really busy. The Grand. I think they must be doing like Christmas coach tours. Look, they've got the Christmas hats on in there. So that's where everyone is. These coaches. And they've all come for their jollies to Skegness. Francis, thanks very much for your super chat. We visit every summer. We have done since we were a child. I love its charm. Definitely. Why is it so everybody leaves for the winter? It's just people don't come to British seasides in the winter, really. They should do though. Alton Towers, hello. Perhaps it's cheaper to stay warm in a hotel and have the heating on at home. Well, you can do that, of course, in your hotel, I know. Ashley, thanks very much for the super chat. Barry says we've got 700 thumbs up. Somebody noticed me mentioning about these nutcrackers, and that you can get from some pretty huge ones, and if they still sell them in B&M, somebody did mention that. I don't know if you've seen them. The lights are on, no one's in. Yeah, I'm really glad the Skegness Pier's not lit up or open to go for a walk in there. Hello to Extra. My wife and I are regulars to Skegness, usually stay in our camper van. I live in Skegness, have a great time. Dave. Oh, there's Christmas music playing. You can hear that. We used to go freezing, swim in the water after a drunken evening. I don't know if they do a Christmas Day swim in Skegness. But look at that, they've got Christmas music playing outside of the amusement. Completely different to the summer. Can you do a walk around the amusements, Ashley? Well, there's not really. I think I'll probably lose signal if I do go in, but you can see it's pretty quiet. There is quiet in there. There's music playing, so I've got to keep it brief. But there is, yeah, nobody in here. Is there? It's all very quiet. I'm going to lose signal in here, so I can't be in here too long. But look, is that popcorn? Wow. There you go. Winding down in Blackpool. Yeah, there are some seaside resorts that keep going all throughout the winter. Skegness is one that kind of just trundles along, a bit like Great Yarmouth. I don't think they have anything like a winter wonderland or Christmas market. It's a shame. They should have some Christmas markets going on, shouldn't they? Yes, a brief live tonight, so probably one of the shortest lives I've done as per normal. But it's only so many times you can walk up and down Skegness seafront, really, especially when it's dark. But I thought we'll come and do a little bit of a live. But like I said, remember to hopefully, fingers crossed, check me out live in Lapland next week. Whether the signal works where I'm going, I don't know, but I'll definitely give it a try. The bowling thing. Nobody in there. Have you been to the Christmas markets in Manchester? No, I haven't actually. People were slating them, to be honest, saying they're not very good in Manchester this year. But then people said that about Birmingham. If you haven't actually already checked out the video of my my Christmas market, my first one of the year in Birmingham, like I say, York Christmas market opens up tomorrow, so it'll be interesting to see if it's as good as it normally is. But it's obviously in the historic city of York, which is just lovely to go and walk around at Christmas anyway. So yeah, that is Skegness. on a very cold November evening, I think I'm going to maybe go in here to get some fish and chips. I'm going to use their light actually. Just want to say thanks very much. I know it's a brief live because Skegness isn't actually overly that much of a long seafront, and it's also blooming freezing. Colder than I thought, but not as cold as it will be in Lapland, so hopefully you'll be able to join me for a live next week if it works. There's a lot of videos coming up on the channel. York Christmas Market, Winter Wonderland, of course, as it opens up in London's Hyde Park, and the London Christmas lights, all coming up, as well as loads of lives. If I have missed any super chats, I will send a personal thanks to you next time, okay, so I'm very sorry. Gabby, if you're listening, I will be giving you a call. Hope Flumps is okay. Thanks for watching Skegness in November. It is pretty quiet, to be honest. I may go for a drink, but I think I'm going to go in here and have some food. I will see you next week.